Hey, gang, welcome to the Are You Garbage Comedy Podcast.
Make sure you subscribe so you get the videos as they come out.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Sure is.
A little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find if they grew up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a glorious day. We're down here at Aunt Tootie's basement, feeling fine, feeling good. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He's getting into NFTs and Bitcoin. Kid's got his toe in a lot of pools. He's got cash these days. I call him Mr. Ryan, but give it up for Kippy, Kevin James. Everybody.
Hey, gang, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Subscribe there. And as you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
true to fucking roof.
Okay? True to roof.
Patreon.com/RUGarbage. You can sign up. You get bonus episodes of AYG that don't get released to the public. Not a lot of people picked up on that. We do weekly episodes that don't go out. You can only get them on Patreon. We do episodes of Hard Feelings and then live streams on Patreon as well. Also, we just dropped the Kippy MTV Cribs edition on Patreon. That's up. Go check that. We got a lot of fucking business today.
Fun times.
The cards, there's still some cards left you can get. Link will be in the description.
They went quick, huh?
There's not that many. I don't even know if they're... By the time you hear this, they might be gone. And then also the live shows will be in Raleigh, North Carolina on 420, and then 421 will be in Nashville. Get those fucking tickets. Don't make us look like assholes.
Yeah, no shit. We got the guys from the coast calling every day up our asses. Let's move some fucking merchandise here.
It's the coast of Delaware, but still, we're trying.
I got the guys from Rehoboth all over me. Gang, real quick, give us a nice shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the magic man, the fucking genius behind the Kippy's Castle video. Give it up for T-Bone McMuffin Toby McMullen.
Yeah.
What up?
What up, T-Bone?
Dude, chilling. Stressful day. Getting fucked by Instagram with their goddamn copyright bullshit.
Yeah. we had Toby hemmed up early on this morning. I was like, you fucking idiot. You didn't use royalty-free music.
I did. It was YouTube. I'm on the phone with Nashville fucking talking about copyright infringement. It's fucking crazy.
It's my buddy's band, man. They said it was cool. They said it was cool, man.
Sir, you don't know Bob Seger.
I was just going to say that.
That's why you don't do business with friends, dog.
Gang, this is a fucking family episode
An
here.
old school one, baby.
Old school one from Jump Street.
Back to the roots with this fucking wop.
When Moses was short all the way back to the streets of the East Village, running around. The Lower East Side, whatever.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
Gang, we couldn't be more excited to have an incredibly special guest back with us today. If you haven't checked out his episode, make sure you check it out. We're going to do some Patreon questions, some Facebook questions. We're here answering your fucking questions.
Damn.
Give it up.
You better save something for the tank, buddy.
As soon as I introduce you, I take a nap.
Oh, damn.
Tommy Pope, everybody.
What's up, boys?
What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, it's always great to see Foley's tongue in person. That thing's got a fucking heartbeat of its own.
Oh, man, all the comments on YouTube are like the big man's tongue is going wild today.
It is. It's like going to like a Japanese seafood market. You know when you see a fish or like a
squid
sea
still alive?
cucumber? Yeah. I've never seen that before. What is this?
Foley's down on the docks every morning in Tokyo.
Dude, I want to be in your will. I want your tongue. I'll put that thing in a fucking glass cube on my dresser like a home run ball.
Turn it into a love seat.
Splash a little soy sauce on it. It ain't too shabby.
Dude, I got a merch idea for you. Why don't you guys make bean bags, put Foley's face on it, and when you sit, the pressure throws out a tongue. Maybe throw his laugh in there.
That might be a logistical nightmare, but I'll have the guys look into it. That's a shipping and handling nightmare.
Oh, man.
Oh, buddy, thanks for fucking tuning in with us. Thanks for coming in and sitting down with us. You got your Home Depot shirt on.
I find one T-shirt I like, I buy 17 colors.
Same way. It's always black for me, though.
Dude, that's garbage and that's old school. I do the same thing. I'm currently
No,
operating.
you only have one of everything you own. Don't fucking lie to
That's
the
not
people.
true. I got a bunch of these T-shirts.
Unless every T-shirt comes with mustard stains.
He gets them pre-owned certified.
You can find them on Amazon.
Squirt some mayo on these before you send them.
Yeah, sprinkle the chips right on there. That's fine.
It's like a stamp of approval.
Patreon questions, Facebook questions. Before we get started, I'm told I got a call this morning from corporate, from up top, top floor,
Yeah.
that Mr. Ryan has a statement to make. And before we get into the questions, we're going to start off with that. I will turn it over to our CEO,
I normally,
Kevin Ryan.
you know, it's hard for me to admit when I'm wrong all the time, right? It's
Okay.
I take very staunch opinions on this program, as we both do.
Fair enough.
And I've had the attorneys in corporate draft a statement for me to make as I've changed my ways,
Okay.
how I see the world.
Did you touch someone? This is pretty dark, dude.
Hey, Doobie Dobrik, whatever your
Doobie
whatever
Dobrik.
his name
First
is.
of all, I thought she was 17. She was well developed like a 23-year-old.
Hang on a second. Let me move my chair over.
Yeah, I don't know if that's testosterone in the chickens, but she had a side of Hooters.
I want to move my chair over away from you from Getty image purposes. I don't want to get hemmed up in the post. As he's making
Stamped creep on both of our faces.
She found herself drunk in the basement of a Tooties.
Man, it's funny.
what do you got?
All right. So my statements made on previous podcasts regarding brushing your teeth in the shower have been wrong, and I sincerely apologize to anyone I've affected with my words. While my words at the time were said to shame and hurt people, especially my fat co-host Foley, I now know I was wrong. Please accept my apology.
Wait a second, are you saying you're for it?
I'm for. I was totally against it,
Kevin.
I started doing it this week. I saw it sitting there. I'm like, I'll try it for the show. It's a fucking game changer,
Dude, it's great. I actually was the same way. This quarantine is so 40 years I went without doing this because I thought it was garbage.
Yeah.
I got a fucking.
You're 40.
Yeah,
you look
and
terrible.
you slept with three. You slept with three of your brothers until you were 28. But that's garbage.
It took another 12 years to figure it out. No, I got a separate tube and a separate toothbrush.
Just do you leave
I
it in
don't-
there though?
yeah, leave it in.
That's
Wow,
tough. I
look
I
at
can't
you.
do that.
Change-
That's a lot.
No, well, you'll be writing another fucking apology in a week.
I'm still going through with the lawsuit, all right? Fucking Kippy
the
Rappaport.
the defamation.
Get Portnoy on the phone. I want some teas made.
Dude, it's a game changer. You get out and it's complete. I never realized that.
You fucking jerk off.
You know what? It comes down to like growing up. I thought if you leave the conditioner in longer, your hair will be more healthy.
Yeah.
So I find things to do
Dude, while you're in there.
Yeah, I put the conditioner on first, and then
It's working, dude. I gotta tell you, this guy's got a fucking head.
It never worked for me.
Nice
The
lettuce.
longer I left the conditioner in, the flatter my hair was.
Really?
Oh, it was
because you
brutal.
got dirt and old grease in there.
Well, I got thin hair. Yeah,
That's the only thing thin about it, folks.
it was pre-product.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you condition.
Yeah, well,
I would say you never. I would say you've never washed your hair once.
I wash my hair every day.
Every day?
He's
every
got
single
that
day.
good Italian hair, dude.
That's ridiculous. That the whole fucking.
Because it looks so full and in place, and that's what people do. They don't wash their hair
I put more
to get
wax
that
in
fullness.
It. You gotta.
What do you use? Use the good stuff?
Yeah.
Like how? What?
Birthday candles.
My mom's got a couple of Yankees laying around.
No, I use
Smells like apples and cinnamon in the winter.
Sebastian Clay. It's like
How much is it?
like $20 for 1 ounce. It's a lot.
20.
That's more than Coke.
No. Cruise about 22.
Yeah, cruise expensive.
Cruise all right.
I do the cruise spray. I think it's like 15.
Kippy,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dude, I'm grasping
Tommy and
for
I are
straws
talking
here.
here, okay?
Yeah, sit this
The
one
two
out. Carol.
you touching me hurt me more than the joke. You being like, oh man, he might be affected by that really hurts.
But he washes his hair with his toothbrush.
Why do you think it's in there? I got baby bristles going. This is a hot one, folks.
So that's your statement. So you're brushing your teeth in the shower now. I knew things are gonna go screwy because Kippy's solo right now. He's got the place to himself for a little while,
The broad went back home.
and you're stepping out of your element. You're doing a little experimenting in that place.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
What made you decide to brush your teeth in the shower?
Well, it's never been close, and then I can kind of get to it from the shower now, like the way and I just saw it there, and I was like, you know what? For the pod, I'll try it, and I'll fucking throw it in your face, and I'll hate it, and we'll get content out of it.
R&D?
Dude, I was like 2 seconds into. I was on like my fucking second molar, and I was like, this is not too shabby.
Yeah. Then you spit it all out and
Then
turn
you
the
rinse,
shower
and
off.
it's done.
Yeah.
Get that coolness in there. I got one more for you. I could take it up a notch if you want.
Oh, no.
You could do it in the shower or in the sink.
Say eat nachos, and I'll fucking dive over this table.
What you do is get a bag of tortilla chips.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. They don't sog up as fast as you think.
If you get the water hot enough, the mist melts the cheese.
Yeah, gives it a good consistency.
You got to drink lemonade while you're taking a piss. It's like the same going in, same going out.
Brush your teeth with hot water. It feels like you just had them polished. It's fantastic. All right, you feel clean in the mouth. Feels great.
I'm a cold water guy. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to fucking save you the embarrassment having to come in here, fucking 6 months crying at a fucking audience again, telling them that Uncle Hank was right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't like the way this was received, so I don't know if I'll ever be publicly apologizing again. This really turned back on me.
Yeah, you never apologize.
Well,
You don't know. You were fucked up with something. Fucking dumbass.
Whatever. That's what it is. I'm a changed man. I'm a reformed man.
You think you'll continue to do it even after your wife gets home?
Not every time, but yeah, you know.
How's she gonna feel about that?
I think
Because she has to be.
She's done it.
She has to be a shower brusher as well.
She's
A shower brusher and a non-shower brusher cannot exist in the
Divorce,
same household.
immediate divorce.
She does it occasionally. She's not against it. She's not opposed to it by any means. She's definitely done it.
She'll be goose stepping back in Germany in a heartbeat.
This man is gross.
I love that.
in the shower.
I loved in a very short time.
I will miss his hair though.
So will I.
Tommy, how are you?
I'm good, buddy. I feel good.
You really turn Regis sometimes. Hey, Tommy, how are you?
Keep saying that. He's our guest.
I know. Well, we're fucking 14 minutes into the show.
And I know he's lying because I can tell he's hanging on by a thin thread over there.
What do you want me to do? Tell you the truth? Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. We're supposed to be having fun over here.
This guy bringing up the truth.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought we were supposed to here to hang out.
Okay, my dad just had bypass surgery. I drank so much last night I almost shit myself this morning at the gym.
Yeah, I got a little shit going on Holy Thursday. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I throw out all my khakis just in case because spring's coming. I got swamp ass out the fucking nines.
Oh, man.
Why'd you throw out all your khakis?
I can't wear light colored pants in the summer.
It's thing show.
My monkey butt is outrageous. I go 3 blocks and I start,
It's
sweating.
a mess.
Yeah,
it's
bad.
not good. You're sitting on the subway, you're feeling it
Oh my
roasting.
god! And then you think about it, and then it starts dripping like
Yeah,
a
and then you're like,
coffee
dude,
mate.
do I feel that? And then you're gonna stand up. Sometimes I'll take a picture to see
Oh,
if
I
I got
do the same
see
thing,
if I
dude.
see if I got
Yes,
anything.
yeah.
It never does, and I'm always right.
But it feels it.
But it feels like
it
it's
doesn't
there.
Get, well, it's got to get through the underwear layer.
The underwear is
Then-
thicker than we give ourselves credit
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
Yeah.
You guys butt sweats that much?
Oh yeah, especially like auditions and shit.
Oh,
I gotta
who are you?
I don't get that
Get
bad.
the fuck out of here, dude. The things you take opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, that's gross.
Hey, Toby, these guys are gross, huh?
Dude, the one time we were eating sandwiches in a Wawa parking lot, he goes, "Oh my God, you're eating so fast." I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing the thing you wish you could do."
Can never get in fast enough.
Foley, the sweat just can't escape your cavernous ass, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
It really can't. Well, I get backed up in the center. That's where I get my moisture. That's my little rainforest.
What the fuck is the
down
center?
there.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have side.
I don't have a
compartments.
hemisphere, okay?
I don't have a family room in my crotch.
No, you take a walk to the living room.
yeah, the Florida room.
The Florida room.
Remember the Florida room?
Those things were. Is that wait? That's like the thing.
Oh,
the glass
it's
dome.
a
like,
glass dome.
There's another room for those too.
They were always cooking hot.
Yeah, my
man.
mom-
sunrooms. A sunroom.
Yeah.
Sunroom. But they
Yeah.
call it a Florida room because
Florida
it's got
room.
an indoor.
That's so
it's got a
trashy.
fan.
Yeah. The
And
Florida room.
with carpet. It's a real garbage place.
Dude,
Yeah.
smells
My
like,
parents have one.
Smells like sig.
Always,
Big time.
always.
Oh, you got one, dude. His literally smells.
But not the way he's
like it-
talking. Does yours have like the oval kind of windows where you can?
No, it's a block. It's a square.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
the
an
same
all
thing
window.
then.
It smells like the floor of a VFW because the moisture gets in. Insects get in.
Oh, we had one of.
It's like a tent. It's a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, you
outdoor
find
tent.
some, you find some pinching bugs out there. between
Yeah,
those
some roly polies for sure.
Oh, roly polies everywhere.
I don't like that.
You're gonna fucking.
Be shooting dice. It's like I'm at the fucking Borgata.
I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's trashy, man.
Okay. All right. Let's shift gears. Let's get into some Patreon
us.
questions, guys.
Let
So as
us.
you know, when you join the Patreon, we will answer your questions. We have a little bit of a backlog. We're really cranking through some of them, but we're going to get to everybody. And also, when you leave your question, let us know that if you're new and you haven't had it asked yet, and we'll prioritize you a bit.
Or you could just shut up and be patient.
Yeah. Fucking got the enforcer over
Unbelievable. The
here.
fucking audacity of
that
these
was
people.
a repressed memory right there.
Nobody asked my question yet. Shut up, dildo. This is free. No, it's not. Forgot.
Yeah, no, it's not. You're paying.
You got a point.
Toby, cut that.
You got a
cut
point.
that. Nothing's free.
Send the fucking emails. Let these slow dildos hear it.
Customer's always right.
Best customer service in podcasting, by the way.
That's right. We'll get back to you.
This one, I can't foresee either one of you doing it, but it is a home run of a fucking question. This is from Timothy. Have you ever hung a sports jersey on the wall on a hanger?
Of course.
On a hanger?
Yeah, in my bedroom. My dad wouldn't let me put a fucking nail. He wouldn't let me pin it up four ways, and they're not going to pay for me to get a frame. So I just go boom, bah, and it hangs flat. Yeah. Lenny Dykstra.
Oh, that was my next question.
And Von Hayes. I had a Von Hayes one, too. And then Mike Quick.
Oh, man, Mike Quick.
Yeah,
That's
Mikey
old
Quick.
school.
Yeah, dog.
What kind of hanger were they on?
Metal.
So it was
Yeah,
shitty.
it was before the plastics. These are the ones you'd have to.
These were heavy duty.
Yeah, your mom would have to dry clean a fancy shirt once a year. You'd save them for fucking
Take
months.
off the "We love our customers" paper.
Yeah. Punch right through it.
through that.
Yeah.
Dude, hitting somebody with one of those was king.
It was like those old game shows you could smash through and see what's in the
Plinko,
back.
we were just
Plinko,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. We just talked about it last episode. Shout out to Plinko.
That is
Have you
trash.
ever? I don't think
Nah.
we've ever hung a jersey.
Nah, I wasn't a big. I threw a couple pennants up, stuff like that. I wasn't.
Yeah, I was a pennant guy too.
I didn't roll like that.
Yeah.
Did you leave the stick in for the pennants?
The stick.
No, you had to take the stick.
Oh,
out.
I had
no.
stick in.
Oh my
Stick
god!
in pennant hang.
What a
yeah,
goober.
Yeah.
You were the
well,
kid
in
at-
case you wanted to use it.
In case you ever get tickets to the big game.
Yeah,
In
big
case you
win.
get hemmed up at a parade, huh?
Yeah, it's like New Year's Eve when you bang pans. Every win you go out, you just wave it on the front lawn shirtless.
That's trash. I don't ever remember getting them with sticks in them.
Yeah. Oh, you order them online? You
I
fucking
don't, no,
savage.
I don't know where we got them.
You got to earn it. You got to go to the stadium.
Yeah, get it. Get it from the guy in the shopping.
You got to fight the popcorn guy.
They're coming taped up, dildo. They're supposed to be held
Yeah,
here.
yours came in a box.
I can't remember. We definitely didn't have sticks on them, and we certainly didn't leave them on to display.
We had a couple of Flyers ones I remember with the sticks for a long time. But then I felt like we always hit each other with the sticks.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that turned it, you got bored waving it, and you're like, what else can I fucking do?
Oh,
Who else?
yeah.
Who can I hurt with this thing?
Yeah, no
That was
shit.
typically most of the 90s.
Can this fit up my ass?
That was the 2000s.
That was always that was always the problem on Little Bat Night. Fucking me and my
Oh, my
fucking,
God.
Oh,
Yeah, they
dude,
put it
you
in
weren't
that quick.
Dude,
Those
you
things
weren't
are
from the tri-state
great.
area if you didn't have a mini Trenton Thunder bat.
First of all, the bat night just turned into like they called them beaters for like your car.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you
Your
kept
older
it in the
brother
car.
would just be like, I'm gonna hold that right next to my seat.
Yeah.
Like how often you get in fucking road rage bat fights? You need it right
They
next
both
to you.
pull them out. You have a sword fight.
Accessible. Yeah. They're at the same game.
Yeah.
They're at the same game 10 years ago.
a baby
Holy
blue.
shit, are you Joey from 24C?
Still hits him in the face. I didn't hit you
Stepped
twice.
on my shoe when you went to the bathroom.
No, I don't use the little bats no more. I ran into a guy with a full-size Louisville.
Yeah. I used to have a Louisville in the trunk. I don't know what I was going to do with it.
Nothing.
It wasn't batting practice.
It was cool to hear
Strike
rattle
out.
around.
Yeah. It was also cool, like, when you were, like, getting beer out of the trunk with somebody to party. You're
Yeah.
like, I got the Louis if
Yeah.
anybody needs it.
You put some duct tape on it. There's no goddamn reason.
My name was
Like you
etched
need
in the
better
side
grip.
of it.
That's good. You have evidence.
I
leading
know.
back to you.
Did Kevin James Ryan hit? Oh, man. Great home run of a
Home
fucking-
run of the question.
I'm going to defer this. You worked in the just call you looking around.
There's a Bahamas pennant there. I was seeing where you could put it.
I know. They vetoed it. They vetoed the pennant.
Who did?
These two bozos.
No, we just haven't found the right
that.
spot yet.
Your jersey made it on the wall.
Yeah, goddamn right it did.
We
Talk
should put
about
it
it.
on a hanger, to
It's a
be
nice,
honest with you.
it's a nice pennant.
You worked in service industry, right?
1 year. One
Really?
year.
I thought you were like a bartender or
Oh, that's
waiter
not true.
kind of guy.
That's not true. I was a bartender one
Where's
year.
he looking right now?
I'm locked into the Bahamas thing. I think it's fucking beautiful. It's coming home with me. You guys have no respect for it. You put it on that cum-filled couch.
Fucking Dustin Hoffman over here. Papa Riddlin and get focused, will
All right,
you?
all right, all
We're
right.
broadcasting here.
It's like he's
take
about
it
to
back.
take an eye test. What
When
the
I-
fuck are you doing?
Just before I started comedy.
He's still looking at it.
Look, this is
We'll
what
give it to you. You can have it.
Down and left this memory bank. Up to you fucking idiots is when I spit lies.
We want the lies.
Hey, gang, quick announcement from one of our brand new sponsors, Fume. Fume took a look around the world and noticed that solutions to quit smoking like patches and nicotine inhaler kind of stunk. I used the gum a bunch of times. I hated it. It cuts up your mouth. You feel like an idiot popping gum all the time. So in response, Fume handcrafted these beautiful little wooden pipes to make the quitting process simple, easy, and even desirable. It's not a corny vape or anything like that. It doesn't use nicotine, but instead uses these cores infused with the world's super plants. You slide it right in the front there. There's different flavors, and they help you successfully quit from start to finish. Plus, they taste pretty good, too. So head over to www.breathefume.com. That's BREATHEFUM.com and use promo code GARBAGE. The link will be in the description of the show. Check out the variety of plant-infused cores to start today. Their Conquer cores are the #1 core for quitting smoking from start to finish, so get involved with these people. They sent us over to us. We've been using them. T-Bone uses them. I use them. Foley uses them. It's already helped over 30,000 customers worldwide with hundreds of customers who have shared their quitting stories on their site. Go check it out. www.breathefume.com. That's BREATHFUM.com. Use promo code GARBAGE and save yourself 10% and help somebody quit today. Now back to the show.
26. I walked in. I had a full-time job. I walked into this bar that was opening up, Public House. Do you remember that in Philly? It was a real big joint.
The Public House.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was that?
It was on 18th and Cherry, maybe.
Yeah.
And an old person, an old friend of mine from Drexel, was a manager, and I was like, "This place is great. It was hard to get into." And she's like, "Would you ever want to bartend?" And this is the peak of like. I'm 26. I'm almost out of the area of like going out and getting trim and hanging out and too late. I'm getting too old for that.
Yeah. And you're in the deep end of the pool.
Correct.
Did you say trim?
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
What are you, Magnum PI?
See, I'm showing my fucking age. Go out there, you boys, get your rods. We're gonna go fishing.
We're gonna go.
Bring 2 buckets. I'm hungry tonight.
We're gonna go score some muff, huh? What do you say? I was gonna get something to eat at home.
I worked there for a year, and it was the best time of my life. And then when I started,
What year was this? I'm sorry.
2006.
2006. City's probably popping. That place was probably nice. It was probably fucking real fun.
2 years open. It was fucking amazing.
Packed, I assume.
Packed. Oh. Coat closets, bar backs. It was nuts.
It's a regular restaurant. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Tables,
Coke in the
chairs.
kitchen. It was nuts, dude.
Bus boys.
And then,
This place was nice. I'm telling you. They had a bus boy.
Hey, some
he
kind
only
of
worked weekends, but still.
The sodas were carbonated.
some kind of computer system where if you call, we'd pick up. I don't know, a phone. They had a phone.
I meant bartenders. I didn't.
Oh, man. Talk about fucking swing and a miss.
First bomb of
Go
the
get
episode.
your Trenton Thunderbat, will you?
You guys are the first 2 people I've talked to. It's like 4:30.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
He
okay.
swung and missed.
All right.
You stink too, though, if you want to. We're being honest here.
And then I worked in a kitchen. I worked in a BYO when I first started comedy just because I was interested in cooking. So
Okay.
I worked for a year in a BYO Italian in South Philly, and then I worked in Pepperoncini's in Phoenixville for a year.
Very nice.
Okay.
How fucking boring was that, huh?
No,
I
no,
should've
that
just said-
gets into this. This is because I know you waited tables for like 20 years.
Yeah,
Stop
well,
reading the questions.
I don't-
You two, look at each other or me or something.
That's why I'm looking down this way.
You guys are got the fucking wandering eyes this week.
Yeah, I turned a table or 2. That's right.
All right, well,
Might have
this is,
sold some specials in my time.
You worked at the fish place in Rittenhouse, right?
I worked at Devon Seafood,
Yeah.
for a while.
the aquarium. All right.
Yeah. That's how we got our perk guide, isn't it?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah, my eyes aren't wandering now, are they? Yeah, Toby, mark that minute mark. It's going to be a hard cut to out of the restaurants, I'll tell you that.
Fucking Bobby Darin over here
Yeah.
singing. Will you fucking ixnay on the... Yes, that was how we
Yeah.
fell into that.
Oh, man.
situation.
I'm gonna let you two just hang yourself out to dry.
He
Yeah,
didn't,
when I'm snorting black tar, we popped a 10 perk.
he didn't work there. Worked at the garage in the alley.
Yeah.
Foley turns the corner. They're flipping pigeons. All right, this is from Dan. If you pay for dinner on a credit card, then tip in cash. Is that classy or trashy?
It's classy as it gets.
Right?
Yeah. That's because you're thinking about the other person because they don't have to pay taxes on that.
But don't
And
they
they don't have to pay the restaurant.
don't you have to turn your tips in? I've worked at some places where they
lie.
collect them
You
all
just
though.
fucking lie. He's go, yeah, I made $40 tonight.
Okay.
The other 80
I
goes in the
don't know.
bucket.
I never really did. I bussed tables in like high school and college, but that was it.
Because when you put it on the card, you can just put cash.
Cash, and they
So
don't
that
know the amount. So say
Exactly.
they leave you 40, you then turn in 20.
Yes.
If they ask.
Yes. Or you could fuck over your coworker that you don't like. That's been annoying you for the last
If
year.
it's a
That's
pulled-
big with you, dirtballs.
If it's a
Yes.
pulled house.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's brutal.
Oh, forget about it. Yeah,
It's
my
murky water.
eyes were on everybody's fucking hands as soon as they checked out. I'm looking at everybody's palms.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to elbow somebody in the fucking
Empty your pockets, Tina.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fucking
flex.
It's always a girl because they can't get hit.
Slow night tonight, huh? You had to see.
But I
At
had
least that's what they thought anyway.
I had a thick softball bruiser that would fucking lay down the lawn with this other girl that was stealing.
You had an enforcer?
Yeah, she was the one working tables, and this little hot fucking blonde was working behind the bar, and I knew she was stealing. And I was like, look, just do me a favor and warn her. Because she was like from Northeast. She was a real Irish fish.
What'd you have to break her? What'd you have to
Probably my
break her
cousin.
off?
Yeah, dude. Just a big freckle monster.
Yeah.
I knew she fucking, if she's homer in softball, she can right hook this pig right out of her fucking job.
Probably came in with wet hair all the time.
Always running late.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Smelling like that purple hairspray can.
But if
Oh, yeah.
But if she
Frizz
liked
or
one,
something?
Yeah,
Or- yeah.
Aussie.
Aussie, yeah.
but if she liked it, she
It had a
loved
kangaroo
you.
on
Had a kangaroo on it, yeah.
It was like $3 for a fucking
Yeah.
74 ouncer.
Fucking ruined the ozone with two sprays.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
it's
they
fucking,
weren't really cared. The Australians didn't
yeah.
care about the environment.
That's why it's gonna be 200 degrees next week. All these white trash bitches from Northeast.
Fucking spraying their bangs.
Trying to
into
go
their
from a
forehead.
4 to a 5.
Dude, there's nothing trashier than wet, crunchy hair from the Northeast.
Yeah.
God.
Well, there was a weird thing when a lot of,
I used to
especially
hate
Irish,
that. On
Irish.
the bus as a kid. I don't know why. That made me sick to my stomach seeing that.
Yeah.
Anybody with wet hair, I
Wet,
got grossed
scrunchy
out.
hair that's like frozen with.
Just smelled like strawberries,
Yes,
like
yes.
rotten strawberries.
Yeah, it's
Man.
a tough look.
Tough look. Here's the thing. That's a very old school mentality of doing that because that originated with people almost being embarrassed that they had to pay with a card and didn't have full cash. So that was always I've always encountered this with like old school people, like old school moms, like, I'm sorry, I'm putting on the card, but I'm tipping you in. I'm
that
tipping
was
you in
always big
cash.
with us.
Yeah.
Here, put
I'm
on the
tipping
card,
you
but
in
I'll tip you in cash.
Because she's like,
True.
she feels bad that she's even putting the thing on a card.
Yeah.
You know, I want to make sure that you get your money. I don't want you.
Well, also too,
But
wasn't
she
it?
doesn't realize now that it's most restaurants are pulled houses and all that kind of shit. So
I was always
and they bang you
under
out.
the impression that you had to. I guess maybe in the early days you had to wait to get that money, or did the restaurant always give you that money?
I mean,
No,
back
you
in the
do wait.
day,
You had to wait like
Yeah,
a
you
couple
do
days
wait.
till the credit card processed it, and then you got.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
That's
they put
why
in your
it was-
paycheck like your next paycheck in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you
fuck
got to
that.
wait the whole thing.
Yeah.
We were always got tipped. There was always like, we'll put it on the card, but I'll fucking.
Some places are
cash it.
different, but usually you take your cash tips that night, and then you get your fucking check at the end of the week, which they do bang you out on. But most restaurants now, when it comes to taxes, there's just a number, you know what I mean, or they fucking claim every single thing that you have. So it doesn't really work anymore, but it's very sweet to do that.
I'm gonna put a helmet on for how boring this fucking story is.
What
Well,
the
here
fuck?
at AYG Enterprises, we pay all of our taxes. All right, next question coming in. This is from Joe. Have you ever had a catch outside with an autographed ball?
No, hell no, dude.
Well, it's funny.
That's money in the bank right
Dude,
there.
I brought this down. There's a World Series or an All-Star ball signed by like two nobodies that like was our college fund, we thought, when we were kids. And then I brought it here, I put it in, it's in plastic, and he took it out, and I like my childhood just ringing out. I'm like, dude, put that back! Put that back! Don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
That's Gary Stevenson. Fuck
It was like Terry Francona and fucking Rory Mulholland or somebody. Two fucking zilches.
No, I felt bad. Like even my personal balls were like, you know how you collect like your first home run ball.
Sure.
Or, like even throwing around with those, I felt nervous.
Yeah, of course,
I'm
you
gonna
felt
scratch
wrong.
off the marker
I
that's been there
know,
for 20
yeah,
years.
yeah.
Were you a kid that would you ask for autographs and shit like that? Would you be hanging around the players?
That's
and
one
all
of these.
stuff?
That's one of the questions.
My first autograph, I'll never forget. I was watching an Eagles practice. My dad took me down to watch a live
Oh my
practice.
God.
Yo,
That should be a question. Do you go to watch to the training facility?
Yuki Washington,
Shout out to Yuke, my boy Yuke.
still around.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I saw him. I met
Guy's
him
a
at
fucking legend.
Me and McKeever had to do this talk for Delco, and it was Yuki
Every
Washington.
conversation you two have, you mean?
At the no, shut up. This is out front of the. It was like a Philly organized thing where he had to talk as well. It
Yuki
was like
did.
M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, all the Philly.
See, they really got
dildos.
the celebs. M. Night
Yeah.
Shyamalan and you two bozos. What, was the weather guy busy?
The Philly Fanatics ex-wife.
Who I slept with that night. Yeah, and I thanked him. I was like, "You were my very first autograph," and he was like the sweetest man.
Wait, Yuki Washington?
Yeah.
On what?
On a
piece
football
Of,
that
wait,
I
you had Yuki? You had the fucking sports?
I thought he was Dr. J.
Dude, when you're fucking 8 years
Oh,
old,
of course. That might as well be the president.
that's
the guy you see him more
Oh,
than the
yeah.
president.
every night.
He's reporting the news.
Him, Vernon Odom was big. Jim
Monica
Gardner.
Malpass?
Oh,
Shout out to Mel
forget
Pettis.
it.
No, who was the...
Jim Gardner was big.
Oh,
Jim Gardner looks exactly like my dad.
Papa, the guy that just died of cancer.
Gary Papa.
Gary Papa.
Yeah, he
Gary
was great.
Papa, yeah.
Visek of him, eh?
Vi was big. Well,
Shout out to Vi.
He used
Yeah,
to
dude.
play, and then when he started doing the sports, it was like, fucking...
Oh,
that
yeah.
was it.
Action 6 was the A team, dude.
Oh, forget about it. They had it all under lock.
There's
Fantastic.
also there's the dude that he's the sports guy, the big tall guy now, John something.
Oh, Clark.
Yeah, big, good looking, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You don't like him?
No.
Everybody hates him, dude.
He's
He used
just
to
a-
show up to Kavanaugh's on Drexel's campus when we were in college and hit on everybody's girlfriend.
He's like a mainline douche.
Yeah.
You know? He
Dude.
wears like boat shoes and fucking salmon pants.
Yeah,
He's a real fucking dildo.
He threw a
Not in
lemon.
the public house, buddy.
yeah.
Dude, he threw a lemon across the bar at my buddy and hit him in the head.
Get the fuck out
at
of here.
Kavanaugh's on Drexel's campus.
Oh, my
And
God.
it was almost, he's like, because we used to call him the weather guy. And he fucking hated it. We'd be like, yeah, whatever, weather man, what's it going to be like this weekend? And he would, I'm the sports dude. He couldn't take the jokes, which like we just leaned into it
A
more.
lemon wedge or a full lemon?
Lemon wedge, like from the ball, like maybe from his drink or from the thing. He
Right in the fucking head?
Dude, and my buddy went ballistic. He tried to get over the ball. It was
Of
a whole
course.
fucking
Yeah,
scene.
you take the shortcut.
Yeah,
I'm fucking dive bombing that dude's neck. Yeah, I ain't going around the L, dude.
Yeah.
You're getting worked right in the middle.
That's on him, though. What are you doing hanging out in a fucking
Yeah,
college
Because
bar?
he's looking for he thinks he's a celebrity. He's going to pull some 23-year-old.
Yes, I got you. But you're in there with the hyenas.
Yeah.
You
Well,
might
now I
get-
got to
you might get
unfollow
bit.
him and fucking apologize. He's not going to hear this.
I don't know. We're pretty big, especially in the tri-state area. That's true. T-Bone, bleep the name. All right.
But the big story in Action News tonight, Tommy Pope was talking shit.
That was actually about Glenn Hurricane Schwartz, everybody.
Imagine giving him a wedgie and jamming into a locker.
Oh, man. This
Great
is a
question.
This is a Bonkos one, baby. We're all over the place. All right, let's see. This is from Jack Rush. Have you ever left cigs out to dry when they got
Dude.
wet?
No.
You got to be in a tough spot.
Jesus.
And they have the brown liquid watermark on them?
Fuck.
You got to
Is that
be
like
in a.
in the pack or like rolls into something? and
It
then
doesn't
like,
matter. You got to be in a tough spot to
I've
smoke
done
one
it
of
for
them.
sure.
Oh,
Buddy.
man.
I mean,
That's
even,
back
even,
against the wall.
Even picking up a fucking cigarette these days, like if it's down, it's down.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
You gotta fucking.
I got no
I
problem.
thought you meant like off the street.
Yeah. No,
Dude,
you thought. No, he thinks you mean like somebody flicks it. You
Yeah,
go,
that's what I thought.
I'm not kidding you.
You
This is
can't even scavenge anymore. I don't know what happened in this country.
Tommy's out front of a 7. Can I get kills on that?
yeah.
Oh,
You're
man.
gonna fucking judge me? And it's like this short, relight in a fucking 1 inch.
There's sparks going everywhere.
Dude, at Queens, that's all there are. Like this dude just looking in pots and trying to find,
That's a
tiny
tough look.
one drag cigs during quarantine.
I can't do it. That's a
I'm
fucking.
gonna vomit. A wet cigarette, man. It's fucking bad. But I've been there.
Where it gets a hole in it and you like hold it like this to cover the
Yeah,
hole.
I've done that.
You can still get smoked.
To this day, I
Oh,
do.
yeah, I'll do that.
You look
this
like Kenny
day.
G.
Yeah, dude, you smoke a fucking what's a Native American one? You fucking
The American,
American
Spirit.
Spirits.
Well, you could lose the front half of that and still be
Oh, my
good.
Dude, those things are brutal.
You lose the front half, it's like a
You
normal
could share
cigarette.
it out with the neighborhood if you wanted to.
Dude, you light that on Tuesday, you finish it on Saturday.
crazy.
Those things
Crazy.
are. Those
Dude,
things
you're
are
like a fish puffing on that thing. Feel like Nemo trying to fucking catch a light. Brutal.
That's so funny. All right. Well, yeah, that was
Great
actually one of the
question.
questions from Claire. Have you ever waited outside for an autograph?
Yeah, hold on. I want to go back to that because I imagine,
I
just from what I know about
Sure.
you, and you were closer to the city,
Yeah.
that you would go to like. Did you ever get on a spring training or anything like
course.
that? They took you down there when you
Yeah,
were a kid.
yeah.
I went up to
Clearwater?
Bethlehem for spring training before.
Oh, really?
Or for
Yeah,
for
was
the,
it
for
that
the
the,
Eagles.
pigs, Iron Pigs?
Iron Pigs. No,
Yeah.
well the Eagles used to practice. Up
Oh,
there.
really?
They used to report up there, and we went. I remember I thought in my
That's
head
true,
it,
that's true.
it felt like 4-hour drive, and
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
got there. I'm like, I was like 4. I'm like, I don't know these fucking
Oh my
people.
god, dude! Imagine like taking the train to the city. It was like 30 minutes, and you thought it was like a fucking all-day
Yeah,
trip.
yeah,
Like 3 days.
Smack
Snacks
a
in every
lunch and
packet.
shit.
Yeah. I ordered a Stromboli from a fucking Greek joint the night before, wrapped it up. To take a picture. My dad's like, it's 45 minutes, dildo.
Took 3 naps.
Yeah, I packed like I was going to the zoo on a school trip. Yeah, I would go to miss spring training or Eagles practices like once or twice a year, and then
As a kid.
yeah, as
And
a
would you
young
try?
kid.
Would you try to wait? Hey, Reggie.
Yeah. And
all
then
that.
you'd wait till all these guys came out. You'd only get signed by
Like
know
the
no
punter
names
or
like this
somebody.
fucking
Yeah, of
And
course.
then but I noticed him walking to his car, and I just started screaming Yuki, and I ran to him with a football like a rom-com. And he turned around and signed it. Nice man.
Pretty sweet. You remember what kind of whip he was in?
No, he never got to the car.
Oh.
I had wheels, dude.
Because I was
I
on.
fucking ran him down quick.
I was on.
Once I set my sights, I closed.
Yeah, he had no shot at getting that Trans Am, whatever the goddamn thing was.
Hey, where you going, big guy?
Yeah. I'm sure it was like a Firebird or something risque because he's so uptight.
'Cause I pulled up next to Vernon Odom one time, and he was driving a fucking Cadillac that would blow your hair back.
Oh, I'm sure.
It looked like it was made in 2024. It was fucking top shelf.
He's got features like Mr. Potato Head, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Is that who I'm thinking of? Is he a football player? Or
I can't
or
think of him.
newscaster?
Vernon Odom, the older guy.
Oh, yeah.
Visions on
Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
afternoons.
Yeah.
Like in the evening.
Yes. Vision.
While we're on the subject, this is from Ben. Do you keep stadium souvenir beer cups in regular rotation at your house?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely, because that was your chance to get a bigger ounce.
A big thing of so or whatever
yeah,
it was. You're
Yeah, it
getting
was
full.
either beach cups, Pizza Hut cups that you stole,
Oh yeah.
or
we have them over there.
or the beer koozies from the parks.
Yeah.
Those were the fucking.
I
yeah.
remember having like a set of Flyers playoff ones.
Yes, dude.
They were for 15 years. They were at the house.
Yeah, and for a good 1 to 2 year period, they were the same octagonal shape, and they would slide right in, so you could stack 3 to 4.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah,
you got no
yeah,
real
yeah,
estate.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're jamming up the work.
That's when mom
That's what mom
goes, we got to get rid of this.
Yeah, we
white
got to get
trash
rid of
shit."
these cups. Got to get rid of these cups.
All the fucking, all the art is already
It's all
worn
faded
off.
and worn. Yeah.
Yeah, if you had those displayed around, like,
That's
your
garbage.
trash.
That's garbage.
Oh man, yeah, that's a fucking. I don't think I've ever gone over and recently gone over to anybody's house and that's what they've given me.
Right
No.
now, I'm doing. I still like. I kind of have the same mentality. I use like like the Ninja or like any of those blenders.
Yeah,
They come with the
use
giant
that cup.
Yeah, I take the lid off and then
Yeah.
I just use that for
Yeah,
water.
my wife does that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like 32 ounces.
It's a big boy. Yeah.
Dude,
for
it's real bad if you're at a homie's place and you're watching like a Hawks game or something, and they pull out the stadium cup and they're wearing the jersey,
Ooh.
watching the game at the house.
That's a tough.
That's
look.
unacceptable
Yeah,
behavior.
that is. Grow up, dude.
That's a tough.
Grow
look.
the fuck up.
Also,
Even wearing like all colors to a stadium, even if it's a game. Like if you got a hat and a jersey and fucking calm down.
If you're on
I
the,
mean,
if you're-
also-
if you're on the couch eating soft serve out of a little plastic baseball hat,
You get dressed up at home. Get the fuck out.
You got the foam finger in the living
Yeah,
room?
I mean, you're talking a big game, but I bumped into you the day after. I bumped into you on the train the day after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and we were coming back up to New. Hold on, we were coming back up to New York. This is 100% true. Yeah, we were coming back up to New York. I see him on the train like fried, like he had like blinked. That was his sleep for the night. And he's like, "Hey man, you coming back down for the parade tomorrow?" And I'm like, "I don't think I'm gonna make it, man." And he's like, meanwhile,
I think I got work,
he
Tommy.
smells like a bar rag. He's like, he's going, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear because it's going to be cold, and we want to be able to fit as much Jameson bottles on us as possible." I'm like, he's like, "I think we're going to get the little ones because they curve around your leg." I'm like, "All right, Tom, I'll see you later, pal." Oh, my God. Hey, conductor, can you see if this guy's got a ticket?
Oh my god, dude! I came at him.
Small town boy makes good, huh?
This
Look at
dude-
you.
I still my wife goes, who do you have on the podcast? And I go, the good-looking guy from the train.
I scared the fuck out of you.
Oh, he got me. Well, he saw me go to the bathroom, and then I'm walking back to my seat, and he came up like he had drunk uncle energy,
Oh, my God.
and I was fucking sober as a judge.
Look at you, little shit.
Look who it is!
Hitting your dick in front of your wife. How's the little guy doing, huh?
Just completely blitzed out of my mind. High as fuck.
He bumped out like blueprints about what Jameson bottles
Oh
he's
my
going to
god!
take.
The horrified look on your wife. Who'd never met me. She's like, "Are we getting robbed?" I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
I'm like, no, he's a friend. I swear.
yeah, I know
He's
him,
giving
I
me
know.
a wedgie, but he's a friend right
I'm
now.
joking. I'm going, "You coming to the parade?"
Why were you going back up for one night and then coming back down for the parade?
Probably to get pills or something.
I probably just got on the wrong fucking train.
He thought he was going home.
yeah, I don't know.
He thought he was.
Kippy, what are you doing in Baltimore?
I probably shit my pants. I was like, I gotta go home. No, it was fucking yeah. And that's
Man.
look, it's the Super Bowl. Hold on. Hey, there's gotta be There's gotta be a couple dates. That's
You get a couple of bets.
You get a couple dates in. I swear to God, when I was
Dude,
getting
I'm
dressed,
sweating.
and you're right, I was getting dressed, and I was like, "Is this too much?" Because I had a green T-shirt on, but I put a sweatshirt over it just so you could see the top and the bottom, and then I had an
'cause you're
Eagles
not an
hat on.
asshole,
'Cause
yeah.
that's not a parade yet.
Then the shoulder pads and the helmet.
Had a mouth guard. He had the black
I was
lines
just gonna
under
say
his
the eye black was a little much. Wearing the jock outside of the jeans, maybe it's
Driving through the parade in a golf cart.
dressed like Andy Reid.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But the parade was fucking wild, man. That was so fun.
I didn't do. We just did. We were at like the Riot the night before or whatever. We
yeah,
all like
yeah. I
every.
drove down.
That's how trashy you are when when a team in Philadelphia wins, when the Phillies won and when the Eagles won.
Oh, my
there's
God.
something innately in your dirtbag DNA that you're just drawn to City Hall. Everybody,
100%.
Dude, because it's in the center of the city. Everybody from the Tri-State area just fucking converges like it's a bug zapper. Everybody just goes towards it.
Also, if you had to drive, so I watched it in Delco because the bars are empty in Delco.
Yeah.
And also, I'm sure it's the same in Monco and whatever Bucks. When when the games get more important, you don't watch them in a bar. You watch them in your living room because you don't want any strangers around. You want a nice seat. You got a fucking your own controlled environment.
Sure.
And I knew no one would be there. We had a corner of Barnaby's in Drexel Hill. It was beautiful. And then we all get in the car,
Bleep
but
that,
all
no
you
free
see
press.
is all the cars. It's like bumping cars with drunks getting
Yeah,
down
yeah.
to the city. It's fucking lawless.
It's
the
crazy.
cops are like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
no shit. What
they
are
don't
you
give
gonna
a
do?
fuck.
Dude, literally, when we were down there in the fucking chaos, and it was like me, my wife, a couple other buddies, and like their girlfriend. And we were like, all right, like we were older. We're like, we've seen enough. Like,
yeah.
it's starting to get a little dicey. And then like as we said that, 5 guys walked by with a telephone pole over their shoulders, like they were carrying a piece of lumber. And I'm like, I think it's time to wrap it up.
You guys are ordering dessert? We'll share a tiramisu. Oh, my God.
When the Blackhawks won the cup for the first time, we were down in Wrigleyville, and I saw a group of dudes shotgunning 24-ounce tall boys. I was like, fuck yeah, I love that. And then I saw guys coming out of a head shop that they had looted, and a guy had a 6-foot glass bong just running down the street.
No way that made it home.
No, but I was like, this is great. Dude, a sports riot? I mean, I love that shit.
Yeah. But also, like, I'll say the thing about, like, how trashy Philly is, we were in the Phillies riot and randomly saw another group of my buddies.
Yeah.
Who was, like, up kind of on a telephone pole,
Yeah.
kind of not, whatever.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get there. And I was like, yo, that's my boy. And everybody's like, oh, shit, you know him? I'm like, yeah. They're like, and then, like, they just let us go because they were like, oh, they're friends. They got to get back together. Like, everybody was so polite during the riot.
100%.
Yeah.
I went to the parade, and the cement blocks that are over top of a gas station.
Wait, what?
That protects the
You've
pump.
already confessed to 3 crimes so far. So what are you about
Well, they
to
made
say?
a chain that pulled people up. So they pulled us up to the top cement so you can get a look at the parade coming through Broad Street.
Wait, on top of the...
On top of the cement block that protects for weather, protects
Yeah,
the
so like the
pumps.
roof of the
roof.
outside. Yeah, I've never heard a roof referred to as cement blocks. You could
Well,
have just said
it's a cement square.
Okay.
Then we're doing key bumps with
Talking about
strangers.
gas? You couldn't help it, could you?
Oh, I gotta tell you how.
No. I'm just saying that. Yeah, they walked over. They let us up.
Yeah.
It was nice. Then
Dude,
we killed a
were
homeless
we were
guy.
like eye level with the fucking fire trucks and
Yeah.
shit, whatever they were using.
Oh, God, that's
You
so
like
funny.
that, Tommy?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, you see the fucking fire truck right there?
You want to see helicopters?
Yeah, I'm like, Dad, they're right there. I can touch them. He's like, shut up, give me Coke.
Go get me a bag, Tommy.
Go ask Paul for some more.
That was such a real name.
Paul.
Nobody hangs out with a Paul unless he's got a connect.
Yeah, true.
Oh, man. Holy shit.
Paul ain't getting a desk job.
Oh, that's good. Paul.
Paul knows his way around a weed whacker or Coke.
Paul has a lot of keys on him for some reason. Doesn't drive.
Oh, God. All right, this one's from Facebook. This was a home run from fucking Facebook. This is from Scott. Is it garbage to leave your shoes in the hallway outside your apartment door?
You know what? I'm biased on this
Okay.
because this quarantine's been a new. I take them off as soon as you get in, but I never used to be a shoeless family. I used to,
You were shoes in the house growing up?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Not like we had carpet, so we take them off. But
Not
it,
bad,
It
but
wasn't
yeah.
illegal. It wasn't like
Sure, yeah, it wasn't illegal.
Tommy, take your shoes
Yeah,
off.
no, wasn't any of that. But my father, as soon as he woke up, I've never seen my dad's teeth.
His what?
His feet. I've never
You've
seen
never
his
seen
feet.
his dad's feet. That's
I
hilarious.
swear to God, he's shoes. As soon as he gets up, It's a white trash thing where you feel like you got to get moving.
What kind of shoes is he rocking?
Oh, fucking serial killer 4s, dude.
Because he is
all
your
white
dad.
classics,
Yeah.
dude. The motherfuckers never had a color on a foot. He looks like he's about to clean a fucking cafeteria.
Yeah, the air responsibles.
Yeah. Yes, dude. Yeah, and
New
he goes,
air orderlies.
It's crazy because now they're in like the all white chunky fucking.
They're cool.
And also like stonewashed Levi's and shit. So every 10 years he's killing it.
Every 10 years he's
Oh my
he's
god!
ahead of the
And
game.
he wears denim on denim. I'm like, Pop, you could go anywhere right now and look legit.
Yeah,
Who's
he
the
could go to the
sucker now?
public house if he wanted to.
But then like another 5 years goes by, like, take it easy, killer. Check for blood stains.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
That's funny. He puts his shoes on right away.
No, it is a tactic. It's a white trash tactic because you feel like you got to get moving.
You got to get moving. Yeah.
And also, he did.
Was
He
your
set
dad
his alarm like 3 minutes before he had to be at the fucking docks. Just one stop for a coffee and a paper.
He wasn't a slipper guy, I take it.
No. Oh my god. You seen his mustache? Those guys don't wear fucking slippers.
your
I
dad.
know.
Your dad. Yeah, your dad's got a stash on him.
Yeah,
your
it's
dad
nice,
is blue collar as it
It's
gets.
nice.
I feel.
He had a bypass surgery today, so shout out Pop.
Shout out, Pop.
Quick healing, or else I'm shaving that fucking thing off, put it in a glass cube next to
The
Foley's tongue.
Guys, if you join the $100 Patreon, you get Tommy's dad's mustache and Foley's tongue. Oh God, I'm sweating. Holy
Yeah.
shit. This
Having a good time.
This one's bananas.
It always is.
Well, my wife started doing the shoes outside the hallway, which I don't approve of.
Yeah. What's the rug situation when you come in? I'm sorry, I keep doing this like a fucking grandma, but it's nice.
It's okay.
Yeah.
If you're putting
Although, also, that's what we were shitting on beforehand.
I
the
know.
touching.
Yeah.
if you're putting the shoes outside, there better be a rug out there.
We got a rug outside.
That rug out there is not used properly, then, right? Unless everybody goes by the rules. You can't
Rug
be putting-
outside, rug inside.
You're putting New York fucking bottoms on a rug that you're then putting your socks on. Throw the socks out.
That's a smart man. You operate under the same rules I do.
It's disgusting. The more you think about it, you're taking these fucking sneakers that walking through all this
And
homeless shit.
piss, blood, shit.
Yeah, and then you're just throwing it right
Shit.
on a rug where you're eating in a 2 hour period, maybe one for you.
20 minutes for you.
Look over, he's eating a shoe.
Yeah. He untucks a piece of pizza out of his pocket.
You got me thinking about that now, though.
Yeah, no.
The pizza.
No, it's great. Once you get it in your head, that'll make you change.
We wipe our shoe.
Whoa.
We
the
wipe our
hallway?
You wipe your ass before you get in.
Can't ruin a couch.
we wipe our feet on the rug before we get in. We step in onto another rug, take our shoes off, and then go up and put them over to the side.
Yeah, that's okay. I like that move.
But see, outside, like a roach or something could crawl into it. A mouse or something could get in there. A spider.
Oh, you mean outdoors? You don't.
He means
No, in the
outside of
hallway.
the
No,
apartment.
yeah.
Not like a fucking out. We're not leaving them out on the street. Hey, nobody touch these Converses.
Dude, I put 8 pairs of fucking sneakers out the other day, and they were gone in like an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a side street in Queens, Astoria.
Just to get rid of them.
Just get rid of them. Yeah, because my girl was like throwing stuff in trash cans. I was like, go put it outside. It doesn't matter
That's
what
the
it is.
thing in New York. You
I
put it
took-
outside, people take the shit right away.
I took a fucking Ninja. I ordered a new blender. I put it right on the curb.
I thought he
was
meant like a figurine or something. I'm like, what the fuck you got? What kind of motif you got going on at the house,
well,
Tommy?
you got to hang it right next to the pennants. I put an old. It's running on fucking one leg, dude, and it was still gone. Just gone. As long as you don't put it in the trash area, they know it's still usable.
Most buildings, if you keep it in the building, like bigger
Yeah, like
apartment
next to a
complexes have
gate.
like a place like next
Yeah,
to the
right.
mailboxes.
They
like,
know
this
to
is-
look over.
This
yeah.
is where we take our shit, or if you're outside, they do it.
See, I walked by like 3 or 4 pairs of ladies' shoes out in front of a door, and they
Sniff
were
'em?
They were. I just need the left one.
No, I got into. Go ahead.
I walked right by them, and I was gonna take them, but then I was like, nah, I got scared.
I stopped putting them
I don't like
outside
that
of
shit
my
outside.
apartment because we now have to put our recycling there because this fucking heroin kid roots through everybody's trash the night before recycling. So you can't put your bottles and cans
out on the street
out
because they
in
go
the side.
through 'em.
Yeah, that we have a side compartment. He opens the front gate, walks back there, rips the fucking cans, the bags open,
Leaves it, just
leaves
trashes
it all
it.
mayhem. So now I got to sit these, which sometimes leak.
Oh yeah.
You never caught this kid?
No, but one time I did. And I did that thing like
Man.
my dad does this thing where he combines 7 words into one. Like if you said "get out of there" when you were a kid, he'd be like "ah."
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah, like you're talking to a horse or something.
if I hear him on the side rattle and go "ah," and then he quickly
Scaries, yeah.
he scares
Grabs a Sunkiss
scares
can
the
and hits
fuck
the
out of him.
bricks.
And then he's like, he's
You're yelling at him over the window.
yeah.
Yeah, heroin addicts don't get phased by much. I saw one guy. It was just so funny. I don't know if he was drunk or something. It was yesterday. I was walking down 42nd Street, and he was out front of a Subway sandwich. Fucking knocked, dude, laying on his back. I think he was drunk because he was having a good time. It looked on his face like he wasn't sleepy. And some guy standing over him like, "Hey, man, do you need help?" He's like, "Where am I?" And he goes, "You're out front of a Subway sandwich. No, you're out front of the Subway." And he goes, "I'm not on the Subway." And I'm like, this guy's fucking hanging out, dude. It was like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday.
I gave this homeless dude was up front of like a Steven Star restaurant. He was like walking. He's like, "Hey man, let me get $1." And I was like, "Here, take." I had like easy $75 to $100 worth of leftovers. It was very expensive. And I was like, I can part ways with this. I was at that perfect level of drunk. I'm like, I'm doing something good. For the people.
Yeah.
I handed it to him. He opens it up, looks at it, looks at me, and goes. He threw this fucking thing 40 feet in the air backwards, and I laughed so fucking hard. Just what a power move.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to see how good it looked, and then he's like, fuck you.
Fuck you, you
Yeah.
yuppie piece of shit.
Guess what? Nobody's eating tonight.
Medium well. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That
Oh, an
reminds me.
aristocrat.
What are they? Shoestring potatoes? The fuck out of here.
I said $1.
What am I gonna do with this?
Harry Covey, fuck you.
Duck L'Orange, get the fuck out of here.
We were on Temple's campus one time, and we ordered.
How was the carpaccio? Fuck your mother.
Yeah, he's got an expensive palate. He's still homeless and wants a buck.
very refined.
No sorbet? What the fuck am I? I'm sorry, Kevin.
It's all right. I'm not getting back into that. All right. Let's see. Got a couple of more here, and we'll wrap her up. This is from Jordan. Have you ever refrigerated a Starbucks cold drink for the next day?
Yes.
Really?
Refrigerated a
Yes,
Starbucks cold
Yeah, you come
drink.
in with 3/4 because it's probably your second or third of the day. It's got ice in it. You're like, this is still good for the morning.
But the ice
I
doesn't
know.
stay.
Hear me out. I've done this before. This is fucking white trash.
This guy's bonkos.
Hold on. I just want to say, this is a fantastic question.
Home run of
It
a
is a
question.
great question. Shout out, Carl. Shout out, Paul.
Jordan.
Yuki.
Hear me out. The water is displaced by the coffee. You know those Coca-Cola candies, the gummy bear Coca-Colas?
Yeah, it looks like
Of course.
that kind of.
It looks
the
like
water's at the top.
The water's at the top, and you can siphon it with the straw. So I
What
concentrate.
the
I
fuck is wrong
I
with
get
you?
that water right the
How
fuck
about you
out
just
of it.
mix it up a little bit and drink it?
Nah, it's way too diluted because I want to put more ice in.
I don't
You
know.
Do you spit it out or drink it?
The water?
Yeah.
Nah, there.
What the fuck, dude? That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
Dude,
You're
that's
great.
dirtbag shit. You're siphoning
I
off
think it's actually classier
like it's
than
an old Chevy.
Leaving it in
classier
No,
than
go
this.
buy a new. The classic
yes.
thing is to go get a fucking Starbucks.
Of course, but hold on. There's nothing wrong. Listen, I'm not fucking Joey Siphons over here. I don't know what the fuck
Sammy
he's
Siphons?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. But that is a great thing. When you put it in there and it's cold, there might still be a little bit of ice in there.
What's better than having a start your day coffee that doesn't mean much to you to get to the one that matters? You know? What if it's a fucking...
Buddy, it's New York. There's a Starbucks every 30 feet. What are we doing? Go
I
get
don't
a
even-
freshie.
I don't even fuck with Starbucks no more.
Yeah, it's because you're drinking half empty whatever you find in the streets and you're taking it home.
I know. Where'd you get that Russian coffee you have?
Yeah.
This is from Moa.
From where?
It's a small boutique.
Oh, my God.
Got his hair done there.
You still cut your hair, right?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Every 2 weeks.
I mean, that's nuts.
No.
It's like working on your own Ferrari because you got a good head of hair. You
Thanks,
could really fuck that thing
Does
up.
it
That's
good,
what I'm
though.
saying.
Thank you, Kev.
Oh, man. Stop fucking touching it, too, by the way.
It's the ant touch. This is where you
Yeah.
go. So.
Oh, really?
This chick trying to fuck. What's going
Yeah,
on?
she's going to start asking me for money. That's what I'm dreading.
Did you make this cake yourself, Kev?
Yeah.
Hold on. Before you two get caught up in the semantics of this, that, the other thing. Yes, of course, Kevin. The classy thing is to get one. But doing that move, when, like Tommy said, if it's your third or fourth of the day and you don't finish it, why waste it? Throw it in there. It's great the next day. I've known people that if they're on their way home, they get a coffee. Say they get an iced coffee. They get an iced coffee, then they get an iced coffee with no ice. They put that in the fridge.
That's a
So
that's a
it's ready
pro
to-
move.
ready to
I'll
go
give
the
you
next
that.
morning.
This right here is my third. I'm not going to drink it all. If I was around the corner from my home, I put it right in there, right in the fridge.
The hot stuff you'll put in
hot
the fridge.
stuff, once it comes to room temperature, because that's where bacteria lives.
Yeah.
And then I'll just add ice to it in the morning.
And then it's iced coffee.
And then it's iced coffee.
That I don't hate. The siphoning water out.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
fucking.
I just remember doing that a few times because the water differentiation was so high. I was like, I can get rid of this. I shouldn't have brought it
Check,
up.
please.
It's not that fucking interesting.
No, it's fucking bananas. Crazy.
Well, now I bet you somebody does it. So ask
Yeah,
your.
I'm sure they'll write in.
Yeah,
I'm
this
sure
guy
they
will try it. This
Yeah.
guy who has a specific question clearly does it.
Sure.
Tell him to try it and tell him to respond to you guys, and then you text me because I'll never listen to the show.
So we're roommates. I wake up. I walk into the
I'm
kitchen.
late on rent.
And
we're roommates. I'm out the fucking window. You can have my shit.
but I walk into the kitchen. You're
Oh yeah. That's yeah.
You're siphoning it
I'd
off.
be concerned.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's a tough look.
Yeah, I'd wait till no one's home.
do it in the bathroom. No one's looking.
You can't shake it up. It has to be right out of the source. Trust me. You can't muddy the water, dude.
Easy.
Easy does it. Easy does it.
That's bananas. I love it.
All right, let's see here. This is from Dixon Butts. I don't think that's his government name. Have you ever bought something from a vending machine that you didn't want, but you bought it because you were going to get a possibility of a twofer? Like you saw that it was double stacked or one hanging, and you were going to get the bonus. I don't think I've ever
That's a great question.
gone out of my way to do that.
I don't think I would remember if I did.
Yeah.
That's
That seems like something up your alley, but I was kind of deferring this one to you.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
I'm pretty specific when it comes to the vending machines, and
I'll take everything.
the only thing I
A through E.
1 through 10. Bingo. Give me the lot.
come on B2, don't screw me. Yeah, that usually happens when with like a pack of Lorna Doones cookies or some or like the Lifesavers or something. I ain't fucking with that now.
You buying hard lifesavers? Is this the 90s? Are you saying recently you bought lifesavers out of a fucking vending machine?
I've bought Lifesavers out of a vending machine within the last 5 years.
Wow.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't like a little hard candy? Instead of getting mints, get a thing of them.
Oh
wait,
my
just wait. I was thinking the mint. You're doing pure regs hard
Oh my
lifesavers?
god. I didn't know they still fucking
What are we in the Depression?
Why
Who
are
the
they-
fuck's doing that?
That's crazy. That's
you got
like
Skittles, Starbucks, and you're going fucking regs lifesavers?
Sometimes I like a Lifesaver. What do you want?
the last time I had a hard lifesaver was in a stocking for Christmas.
Sounds like a good year.
That was your big gift.
Dad got his bonus at Sears.
I can't believe I got a half a pack of Lifesavers.
Oh, dude. You just jam that thing full of, like, dollar candy, and it's like, oh, dude, man, mom and dad are doing good.
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
You know what
it's
the
like Russell Stovers and fucking shitty Thin Mints.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, I didn't even get the Santa stuff yet.
That's the best year ever.
Good.
I remember 1 or 2 years, they like, I don't know, it was my stepmom or somebody. I remember opening like individually wrapped small, like say they got you batteries for the remote, whatever.
Bingo.
They would individually wrap 1 year. They must have time on their hands or something.
Wrapped each battery?
No, but in like whatever was in the stocking was wrapped, which was like I felt,
Never.
I loved it. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
this is
sure.
great.
Yeah. They
That's
really
just
like
to keep your dumb ass occupied, thinking you got more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it worked, I'm talking about it now. Fucking 25 years later.
One of the things
Shout
was
out to 92.
one of the things was the remote control.
We're gonna need that. That's for the That's for the family.
That's how you know your dad's all fucked up.
The remote
Just wraps
control.
up something he really needs.
I thought you'd have fun just putting the batteries in or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pretend like it's a gun.
Dude, I never remember my dad not being hungover on fucking Christmas. He would come down like a half hour, 45 minutes after my mom. She'd just be
Really?
sitting there with her coffee, waiting on Big Steve to get down the steps. Like,
And did you have to wait to open
keep
presents?
your
till he
mouth
got
out.
down?
You don't have to be screaming. We get it. You like it. Stop screaming.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Nah, he was great. Once it wear off, he was
Pajamas and boots on.
pair of Timbos and a flannel set.
Hey,
got his work boots.
just loosen up a little bit. There's some quiche in the kitchen. We weren't allowed to walk downstairs until they were downstairs in position. And that was brutal.
Jesus.
Yeah, waiting for my dad to get out of the can.
Yeah.
So I can check out the G.I. Joe inventory.
Dropping off a heater and a cigarette.
I want to see what the new recruits look like.
All right, let's do one more here. This was big in my family. This was from Alex. Have you ever used a can of frozen juice concentrate?
Yes, of course.
Which I mean was the 90s.
That's all
right?
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all I knew what juice was.
That was our lemonade.
Yeah. We did orange juice that way.
The
And orange
lemonade
juice,
was
too.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tropicana orange juice.
We made iced tea with the frozen lemonade. My mother would make the tea, Lipton tea bags, hot boil, and then she would take like a Tom Collins or Arnold Palmer, I guess it's called.
Yeah.
And then she would take the frozen
And do like a half and half.
half and half.
An AP.
That's pretty fucking classy.
That's
Genius.
top
I
notch.
pay you that one.
That's why I got hooked on tea cooler. Swiss Farms tea cooler. Fucking delicious.
What's Swiss
So
Farms
in my
tea
early
cooler?
20s, all I drank was
That's
tequila
why Tommy's twisted.
and tequila and tea cooler.
What's tea cooler?
It's iced tea and lemonade. It's Arnold Palmer.
okay.
Who
but
calls
just,
it
You
tea-
mix it with tequila, dude. Wow.
Who calls it tea cooler, though?
Swiss Farms.
Oh.
Swiss
I
Farms.
got you.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
the
Yeah.
plastic? The
Yeah, the gallon one. You
Yes.
gotta go
your
through
lips.
the fucking farm.
Yes.
Yeah.
The dry-
That
Drive-thru?
and vodka? Or that and tequila?
Tequila.
God
So good, dude.
damn.
Yeah, for 5-6 years, that was my shit.
And look how you
tough
turned out.
look.
That's great, Tom.
Oh, come on.
Scaring heroin addicts out of the alley.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Gang, what a fantastic episode, Tommy. Thank you so much for coming in and sitting with us.
I love you.
Anything you want the folks out there to know you got coming up?
Just no, there's a couple fun things I can't really talk about, but Tommy J Pope on Twitter and Instagram. That's it.
Very nice. Kippy, what do you got for him?
Guys, at Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media. Also follow the Are You Garbage pages at Are You Garbage on
Yes,
Twitter and
please.
Instagram. Guys, the cards, the live shows in Raleigh and Nashville.
Oh yeah, good nights.
Good Nights and Zanies.
Nice.
And Patreon.com, folks.
What a
We're looking
dump.
forward to it. Come out and see a show,
Great
gang.
place.
We love you guys.
Peace.
Later.